So hello and welcome to another video. Today I thought we would take a look at interchanging full frame and APS-C lenses on full frame and APS-C cameras. One of the advantages of the Sony E-mount lens system is that it allows you to do exactly that. You can take a full frame E-mount lens and you can stick it on an APS-C E-mount camera, and you can take an APS-C E-mount lens and you can stick it on a full frame E-mount camera. Now, in an ideal world, you would probably never do this, because in an ideal world, you would have enough money to buy your best full frame lens to put on your best full frame camera and your best APS-C lens to put on your best APS-C camera. But that's an ideal world. In the real world, most of us, me included, and most of the people that I know, don't have that kind of money. And the reality is that full frame gear is simply more expensive than APS-C gear. So, since it is less expensive to do so, does it make any real world sense to buy APS-C lenses to put on your full frame camera? Or, perhaps less commonly, but still the question is out there, does it make sense to buy an APS-C camera for your full frame lenses? And by real world sense, I simply mean, can most people tell a difference? So I thought what I would do in this video was just run a little test between two cameras, one an APS-C camera and one a full frame camera, with two very similar lenses, and basically swap them back and forth till we have the four possible combinations. So the two cameras we're going to use for this test are the Sony ZV-E10 and the Sony A7C. The ZV-E10 is a still relatively new, cost-friendly APS-C camera. The A7C is a slightly older but still extremely capable full-frame camera from Sony that is also Sony's least expensive full-frame option. The two lenses that we're going to test are the Sigma 16mm f1.4 and the Sony 20mm 1.8. The ZV-E10 is about an $800 camera, whereas the A7C is about an $1,800 camera. And the Sigma 16mm lens is about a $300 to $400 lens, and the Sony 1.8mm is about a $900 lens. So altogether, we're talking a cost difference between the two setups of roughly 2 times to 2.5 times more money. And this very real world cost difference is the important thing to keep in mind as we run these tests. So the tests we're going to run are pretty simple. We're going to take the full frame lens and put it on the full frame camera. We're going to take the APS-C lens and put it on the APS-C camera, and then we're just going to switch it all over. So we're going to have 4 combinations of lens and camera, all filming the same scene. The test will not be run concurrently, so even though the scene will be the same, the lighting, the time of day will be a little bit different. I will not be post-processing the resulting videos in any way. So with that setup out of the way, let's go ahead and run the test.